Why are they not talking about this story? Why haven't you heard about the unaliving of Dr. Cameisha Clark? It's the best dressed public defender that you know, and I'm coming to you with a story that occurred on May 2nd. Dr. Cameisha Clark was the Dean of Student Affairs at Spartan College. She graduated from Clark, Atlanta, where she obtained her bachelor's in psychology and her master's in social work and her doctorate in higher education leadership. On May 2nd, while working at Spartan College, her and another female co-worker were both injured by a co-worker named Jesse Figueroa. Okay, Jesse Figueroa was a security guard. He is the one responsible for the unaliving of Dr. Clark. Now, facts are still being unraveled and the case is still being investigated. However, what we do know is Jesse unalived Dr. Cameisha Clark, and you haven't heard anything about it. Okay, we don't know why we don't know why Jesse Figueroa decided to unalive Dr. Cameisha Clark on May 2nd, or basically going pew pew. However, let me give you a little bit of background about Figueroa. Figueroa is 40 years old. He was hired as a security guard for the campus of Spartan College. He was hired through a third party. What that third party failed to alert the college was Figueroa had a criminal history, and one would consider his criminal history to be violent. He was convicted where he entered into a guilty plea to robbery in 2007. He also was charged with assault with a serious weapon and making criminal threats. But because of his plea deal, those charges were dismissed. Now, Figueroa decided to flee the scene. However, police officers were able to find him and capture him and arrest him. He's currently being held on a bond amount in the amount of $5 million. And because of his prior criminal history, he has an additional penalty for carrying a pew-pew, which carries in a term of 25 years to life. I just want you guys to hear about this story, ask questions, comment. How could one person be hired and allowed to carry a pew-pew knowing he has a prior conviction, and a prior conviction for possession of a pew-pew by a convicted felon? Because someone at the university or the third-party company dropped the ball, Dr. Cameisha Clark was unalived, and now her family is left to pick up the pieces. Let me know what you think.